Let me ask you this, Chris. Do you think Leicester City's the best run club in England?
Oh, that's tough, man. Just Man City. Man City is just beautiful, but yeah, Leicester City. You can they have an argument for sure. They have an argument for sure because look, Man City have had their problems with FIFA. Chelsea have had their problems with FIFA. They both were in the ESL. All these major clubs were in the ESL. Leicester City is the one that you can say the owner. Look at how he was. They won the FA Cup and look at how they loved their owner on that pitch, man. They gave him the cup. Every player went out there and hugged him. Top was just it was awesome to see. It was awesome to see, and yeah, I think you can say you can definitely make an argument for that. That Leicester City are the best run club in the Premier League.
I'm just gonna say it. I think they are the best run club
Yeah,
in England. And you mentioned one reason right there, the owner. The owner is present. He cares about the club. He's there at every game. And Casper Schmeichel, some that stood out so much. The way that Schmeichel brought him in and gave him the trophy, and they started celebrating with him. The way that Vardy, Madison, Tielemans, all the boys, all of them embraced the owner like he's one of us. He cares. He really cares. And it shows that he does care, because even when Vishai was around, like you said, he consulted with all the players. Hey, Ranieri's time might be running out, and this. Do you really think one of the Glazers is gonna talk to Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw? Hey, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's time might be coming. No, they'll just cut his head off and on to the next one. So I believe that that's one of the reasons, and of course the processes are respected in Leicester City, because they could have easily gotten rid of Brendan Rodgers last season because of if you want to call it a debacle towards the end of the season. It could have been so easy for them to say, you know what, you failed to qualify for the Champions League, you're out. It would have been easy, and maybe would have been the right thing at the moment. But now you look at it, hindsight 2020. Of course, it wasn't the right thing, because look at what they are doing. But I really do think that this club is the best run club in England. And another reason, and I think this might be the most important one, Leicester City's identity has remained the same. They are still the Foxes. Just because they had new owners 10 years ago doesn't mean that Leicester City, or the new owners, went into Leicester City and changed the identity completely. They didn't change the logo. They didn't change the mascot. Sure, they changed the stadium name, but it was for a good reason. It's the owner's company, the owner's corporation. That's the name. And basically, what I'm trying to say is that just because they were the owners doesn't necessarily mean that they went in there and completely cleaned house and changed everything about Leicester City, changed the kits, changed the colors, changed the logo, changed the mascot. They kept the identity the same. That shows that not only do they care about the players, they care about the fans. They care about what the fans think. And imagine if they would have gone in there and changed everything that had to do with Leicester City. They would have been hated immediately, but they were smart and they kept that identity intact. And that, to me, is incredibly valuable. It is very valuable, because look at how much everyone loves them. You ask anyone from Leicester what they think about the ownership at their club, and they're like, oh my goodness, we love them, because not only have they done good things for the club, they donate millions and millions of pounds to the charities in our community, because they care about the community, they care about the club. They care about Leicester. They don't just care about Leicester City Football Club. They care about Leicester. And that is something that you really don't see. So that also kind of shows that not every billionaire is soulless and evil. These guys they're not perfect, but they do things better than others. So you got to give them props for that.
yeah, yeah. Um, just to harp on that, they really do it. They do it great out there, man. They really they got the process nailed down. They got Marcel Brands out there doing it great, and it's just awesome to see. Uh, yeah.